That was too close. However, I prefer close to the alternative. If that bomb had gone off, well, let us just say, those of us left would all be learning how to speak Russian about now. Luckily, that is not the case. You and your team have foiled Stalin at every turn. And this was the coup de grace. The information obtained by your soldiers indicates those missiles was the only one Stalin had ready to launch. Was the atomic threat lifted? The time is right to launch our strike on the USSR. Your job is to clear the St. Petersburg area so that our ships can offer naval support to ground forces moving towards Moscow. Start by destroying the Soviet command center here. Once they are cut off from communications with Moscow, clear the naval passage so our ships can move up the river.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. At one. Agreed.
Mission
Affirmative.
timer initialized.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Cannot deploy here.
Acknowledged.
New construction options.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. New construction
Vehicle
options.
reporting. Awaiting orders.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Awaiting order. Very well.
Our base is under attack. Preparing. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Low power. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Building. Unit ready. Our base is under attack. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Repairing. Construction complete. Building. Low power. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Repairing. Construction complete.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
New construction options. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building. Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
At once.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Reporting.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Unit lost. Insufficient funds. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Base is under attack.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Waiting
Building.
order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Structure sold. Unit ready. Structure sold.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Awaiting order.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Insufficient funds.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Insufficient
Reporting.
funds.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building. Unit
Reporting.
ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting order.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Insufficient funds. Training. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Cancel.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Engineering.
Unit
Engineering.
ready. Training.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is
Yes,
under
sir.
attack.
Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Building. Construction complete. Primary building selected.
Awaiting orders.
Training. Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Affirmative.
Naval unit lost. Naval unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Naval unit lost. Naval unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Naval unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Naval unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Naval unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Naval unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Naval unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
40
Acknowledged.
minutes
Acknowledged.
remaining.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Insufficient funds.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Our base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Awaiting
Waiting
orders.
affirmative.
Naval
Acknowledged.
unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
30
Affirmative.
Awaiting
minutes
orders.
remaining.
Waiting orders.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting orders.
Waiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Vehicle yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting
Affirmative.
orders.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
20 minutes remaining.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Naval unit lost.
Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Naval
Acknowledged.
unit
Reporting.
lost.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Naval
Acknowledged.
unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Naval
Affirmative.
unit lost. Naval unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Awaiting
Yes,
orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
lost.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Mission accomplished.